What is up, everyone? My name is Zach, and welcome to Pope Picks. What's up, everyone? My name is Zach, and welcome to Pope Picks. This is a brand new segment to this YouTube channel where I'm going to be talking about what movies you should be watching on Netflix this week. I've selected a couple of my favorites, and I'm really happy to be talking to them. I'm doing this because a lot of people keep asking me, what movie should I watch on Netflix? What movie should I watch on Netflix this week? Because I know after a long week of work, you just kind of don't want to go anywhere. You just want to be in the comfort of your home and watch a great movie. With that said, I've compiled a great list of movies that are in the action category, comedy category, drama category, a weird shit category, because yes, there is some weird shit on Netflix, but it's actually really good shit. And then I also put a kids category in there, and then I also sprinkled in a TV show, because some people don't want to watch movies, they want to binge watch something, and I got that for you. That said, also make sure to stay after the video, because I am putting out a giveaway for something I'm giving away. Can't wait to talk about that. Starting off in the action category, it's going to be a movie called Turbo Kid. It's a very weird movie, but it's also very cheesy and a lot of fun. It has a lot of good, energetic vibes to it. The score is reminiscent of some 80s and 90s movies, and it's really a big homage to all those movies. And Turbo Kid is one of the movies I really want to start off with, because it's a really short movie with not a lot of big actors, no big director or writer on this, but it's such a fun movie to be seen. I'm really happy I found it on Netflix one day. I remember Collider Video was talking about it one day, and I was like, wow, what is this? And I watched it, and it takes place in 1997. It's in post-apocalyptic time. Great acting in this from all the actors in here, and it's just a lot of fun. It has that cheesy vibe, a lot of cheesy lines in it, but it's so much fun and a lot of fun to be had in this film that's really worth watching. Like, I'm not exaggerating overall. It's not for everyone. It's very weird. It's very bloody. If your cup of tea is blood, gore, fun action, and a lot of good 80s and 90s vibes to it, I think Turbo Kid's gonna really impress you. Moving on, instead of the action category, if you're not into an action film, you're kind of just wanting to laugh, I got a good movie for you, and it's called Don't Think Twice. Think Twice is actually a really smart film. It's an indie movie that came out last year, and I really could never find a theater near me that was playing it. I saw it on Netflix. I was really excited to finally see it, because it has really notable actors in it that I really fondly enjoy. Of course, the main one probably that everyone notices is the guy from Key and Peele, Keegan-Michael Key. He's funny in this, he's great, but the movie overall stands out because of the story it has. Improv group and the life in New York, and after one of them gets pretty famous, it's like, how do they all deal with it? And yeah, it sounds a little bit depressing, but I have to say all the actors in here do a phenomenal job. If you're a fan of Community, Jillian Jacobs is in here, and she's phenomenal. She's one of the best parts of this whole movie, and I have to really give her props to how good of a job she did in this film. The best thing about this film is it doesn't just go for the raunchy R-rated jokes, because it is R-rated, but the thing that's so smart about this film is just the humor that it has. It's very light-hearted, it has a lot of fun with itself, and a lot of the improv moments that we get to see with the group are some of the best parts of this movie. It's just one of those movies that makes you smile and enjoy yourself. The drama category, it's kind of a drama/thriller, but it's gonna be called Nightcrawler. It stars Jake Gyllenhaal, and I don't mean the Nightcrawler from X-Men, I mean this Nightcrawler. Nightcrawling is a very cool aspect of LA. If you don't know what it's called, look it up. Nightcrawler, it's a crime drama with a lot of great aspects to it. It kind of has a horror vibe in there too if you like horror, but it's not scary, it's just very thrilling to watch because Jake Gyllenhaal gives probably his best performance he's ever given. I'm so bummed he didn't even get nominated for this movie. Pretty much the movie revolves about a character named Lou Bloom, played by Jake Gyllenhaal, who when he discovers the LA nightlife and all the journalism that goes on at night, he starts to become so obsessed with it. It starts to blur the line of, is he participating in these events that are actually happening at night with all these car crashes and stuff, or is he just observing it? And it becomes really creepy, really fast, and this isn't one of those movies where you kind of cheer for the character. You're just obsessed and wondering what is going on with this character, and it's so well done. The character study of Lou Bloom's character in this film is worth just watching, but overall the film has great performances, especially from Riz Ahmed, who you might have seen in Rogue One, is also in here, and this is the first time I ever saw the actor, and he's phenomenal in here as well. Renee Russo also makes an appearance. She's great. This movie just all around has great performances in here, and greatly written and directed by Dan Gilroy. The next film I want to talk about is in the weird shit category. This category is most of the time going to have horror, because horror is always the most experimental films in my opinion, and this film, It Follows, is one of those experimental films. It Follows goes back to kind of the slasher B-rated movies of the 1990s, and it has so many great vibes of that, but it's honestly better than most of those movies. It's very thrilling and it's very interesting to watch. I wouldn't say it's one of the scariest movies, but some of the jump scares in here really do get you, and it's very intriguing to watch and see where the characters go. What It Follows is about, it's about a young woman who's followed by an unknown entity after she's had a sexual intercourse with someone else. So I guess you could say it's kind of like the HIV of demons or something like that, but it's very intriguing. It sounds weird in the concept, but I have to say the movie itself, where they go and how it's directed, is so great. Some people might have some issues with the ending of this film. I didn't necessarily. I did enjoy this film. It is a very slow burn, but if you're looking for something weird, something different, I do totally recommend It Follows. It's greatly directed, like I said before, and in the actors in here, the actress you've probably seen here before, she is so damn well, and I really love her performance in here, and I can't wait to see where else they take her with this. It has great casted, and it's greatly acted as well. I hope you guys check this one out. Alright guys, if you have a family and you're just kind of wanting to enjoy something with your kids that you even might enjoy, look no further than Paddington. Paddington is one of the cutest films I've ever seen. The trailer was kind of stupid in my opinion, but when I finally checked out the film, I just could not stop smiling throughout this film. And I'm a 20-year-old adult. Come on, 20 years old adult. I gotta say, your kids will love this. You're gonna fall in love with Paddington, and a lot of people are gonna really love this movie. This movie's pretty much just about the adventures of a bear named Paddington and just the weird antiques that he gets into. It's so funny. It has laughing out moments, and it's just one of those movies that I was very shocked to have seen actually look good. And the CGI for the bear is phenomenal. I really am surprised by how good it is. All your TV needs, Peaky Blinders is such a fantastic show on Netflix that I have to recommend it. It's such an underrated show in my opinion. With only 3 seasons and not that many episodes, it's really worth a watch and a binge watch. It is a slow burn, but what Peaky Blinders is pretty much about, a gangster family set in England in 1919, and it has such a phenomenal cast. Cillian Murphy and Tom Hardy in the show, it really makes for such a wonderful show in general. Cillian Murphy is the main character, and Tom Hardy does show up in some appearances, but Cillian Murphy steals the whole show, and all of his other brothers in here are phenomenal. Seeing how these gangsters participate in all these antiques within this world is so great to see, and I cannot recommend Peaky Blinders enough. Of course, if you're looking for such a fun time and you have kids and you just kind of want to sit down with them and relive some 90s things, look no further than the Animaniacs. Yes, you heard me. The Animaniacs are actually on Netflix, Warner Brothers' Pride and Joy cartoon show, and I love the Animaniacs. It's such a fun show, and it still holds up to this day. I still laugh at the show, and kids I know myself would probably laugh at this show as well. It really is such a fun show, and if you have kids and you're wanting to show something, you kind of want to relive some of your childhood, Animaniacs is on Netflix. All the episodes are. Give it a watch. You're going to remember the show, and it's going to bring back some great memories just like how it did for me. Guys, that is the first episode of Pope Picks, all my Netflix series shows that I put in and thought of. You know, I think I'm going to be doing this every single week, maybe every month. It kind of just depends on how the views do on this. But if you guys like this and you want to see more, make sure to like and subscribe. I really do appreciate that. And comment down below if you did check out any movies or you have seen it. I'd love to hear what you guys' thoughts are. And if you have any suggestions for some Netflix movies that maybe I haven't said yet, comment down below and let me know. Maybe I'll check them out and maybe put them in a future video with credit towards your name. So of course, I'm guessing a bunch of you are wondering, what's the giveaway for? The giveaway for is a digital copy of the new Beauty and the Beast movie. Yes, the live-action retelling of the famous animated movie. I have an extra digital code for it, and I love to give it away. So, how are you going to do this? Well, make sure to go down below and make sure to subscribe first. And also head over to Zandria Studios and subscribe there. That's my short film channel. Love to see that. And for each thing you do, you're going to get a point towards you. And then I'm going to put it all in a drawing, pull a hat out, and message you the code. Other ways to get all this, it's going to be in a future video as well, just to rename some stuff. That way you guys can go to that video as well. But obviously subscribing to my channel or Zandria Studios will help out immensely. Following me on Twitter will also get you one. Commenting on this video or any future videos will also get your name in the drawing, and I can't wait to pull it and see who gets it. Make sure to share this video and share it with your friends as well. I'll even give you a freaking name in your hat for that as well. I hope to see you guys soon again, and make sure to look out for my reviews this week of It Comes at Night and The Mummy. I can't wait to bring you guys that all. Thank you guys so much for watching, and enjoy the rest of your guys' day.